Okay, so this is our Tuesday episode called Special Business Combo. And today episode, I'm going to be taking us on the robotic and much of AI, leveraging on AI to make money. And we talk about different segments of AI we're going to be dealing with. But I quickly want to just explain to you a preview, and so that we go straight, to the AI segment and different AI we said we're going to be looking at today. So please pay attention and then don't be distracted. We said AI trading platform are guided by algorithm that program how to behave and respond under specific conditions. The algorithms that power trading bot use machine learning to carry out the comprehensive real-time analysis of large truths of online data. So using artificial intelligence to guide trading strategy and execute trades is perfectly legal under US and international law. AI can also reduce the amount of time a person must invest to learn forex or cryptocurrency trading strategies before getting started. However, regulatory guidelines vary among jurisdictions, investors, so carefully research the regulations that apply to the market and countries where they plan to conduct trading activities. So at the same time, cryptocurrency stock and forex traders must consider restrictions then when using AI. For instance, AI trading platforms are subject to the same set of laws, that prohibit actions such as insider trading and market manipulations practices. Traders are also strongly advised to limit their use of artificial intelligence technology to license and reputable platforms and all of that. In addition, express users, and financial technology experts emphasize the importance of maintaining human oversight. Okay, so this is a place I want to get to. Now, I quickly want to go to what we want to look at today. These are the 4 or 7 major areas I'm going to take us right today. And so centralized exchange, centralized copy trading, Telegram mem coins both, now Telegram mem copy trading, web software board, web software copy trading boards, and API independent trading and investing. So quickly, we're going to look at first. I know some of you who are just new, you're welcome. And those of you who are not new, you heard me. I've been talking with different trading boards, not now, of course. So we're looking at the centralized, and I'm going to just pick two major exchange, Bybit and BitGet. Okay, so here is BitGet. Okay, here's BitGet that you can use for trading bots, right? So BitGet had different trading bots. So I make use of different trading bots. Okay, now BitGet had different trading bots that you can use to trade. Now, if you are using the app, so now you ask me, Felix, so are you sure I will not be losing money if I'm using trading bot? Yeah, so for now, this is the reality. That you are using trading bot does not mean, okay, that you are using trading bot does not mean you cannot lose money. So you have to understand this. That you are using trading bot does not mean you cannot lose money. And that's why basic things need to be learned. So where you follow instruction guiding principles that should guide you, or to learn more about how to monitor and supervise your trading. And so that's going to put you an edge, or give you an edge over situations in the market. So most time people just look at it, okay, I'm using trading bot for that. Okay, I quickly need to change this guy. So they were, man, I'm using trading bot for that. I just close my eye, I go to bed. That's not true. All right. So you need to understand it. Don't make that mistake. Using trading bot does not mean that you cannot run into losses and all of that. So how you set your bot and then understanding about the market will give you an edge. So do you understand this? Understanding about the market. So you don't need to be too technically savvy, all right? So I need to let you know that you don't need to know too much about the market, right? You don't need to know to be technical to really make money using trading bots, but you need to have an idea of what the market formation is all about, and that's going to help you. And now the best way of getting that is that, for instance, you do not know too much technical analysis, then you can use different bot strategy. Okay, so let's quickly look at number one. So I just pick example because one of the biggest trading bot platform I use for centralized is actually OKS Exchange. Okay, we have different platform with their bot, but OKS Exchange. Now you ask me why do I? So I prioritize using Bybit, OKS. A big get lately they kept doing some things, but the span of activities or volume that happen in an exchange determine how profitable your bot will be there. Listen, when you are using a trading bot on an exchange that does not have more liquidity, your boat may not be as effective as a platform that have more liquidity. Understand that. So everything you are doing in the market is about liquidity. Now, let me use an example. If you are using your phone for BitGet and to get the boat, definitely where you want to go to first is to go to trade. And then you can find the trading boat and all of that. But when you are using your laptop or Dex and all of that, on your page, you can find boat. Okay? Now you can find boat. So this is BitGet. You can find boat. And in the both of BitGet, you have basic and you have advanced. Okay. So we're going to explore the basic. You have grid spot and feature grid. So these are the two you are going to be making use more over time. All right. You have spot position grid, you have feature position grid. All of these are, exceptionally different or what you can explore them to do. But you're going to look at spot and futures. Okay. You're going to look at spot and future. So let's say it's spot grid you want to look at on basic on BitGet. You are not paying. Please understand that you are not paying for this boat. Okay, they are free. You are using them freely, so you are not paying for using this boat. Okay, so now this is boat made available. Now this is the marketplace. Like this is a marketplace, what we call the AI powered. AI powered is telling you that okay, if you want to just copy any of this one, you can copy and show you the performance. What that's done for the past 7 to 30 days, making about 103% of Bitcoin. Okay. And you have another one, uh, 7 to 30 days in that order, and all of those things. And then you can, so yeah, what to tell you is that, okay, I want to check not Bitcoin, and perhaps I want to check another coin. Let's say, okay, let's say Shiba Inu. So let's look at it. I'm not saying I'm picking Shiba Inu, okay? So now it's telling you that look at Shiba Inu. There's an existing running board that was past 6 to 7 days. This is what it has done. This is spot trading, so you need to understand. For APY, that's cumulatively what you can suppose it has done for APY and all of that. This boat have been running for 7 to 30 days and all of that. So should I want to copy such boat? So I just click, right, that I want to copy, such boat, right? So you click on use. Now, on your laptop, on your phone, it's going to show you copy. Now, here the parameters are already fixed. It's telling you what and what and what, and then how much you can invest, right? So you are saying, okay, so minimum you can invest is $6. So let's say you are investing $20. Just shoot that. Okay, what they're telling you, okay, it's saying sufficient money, maybe there's no money here. So that minimum you can invest. So let's say you are investing $100. It's just for you to compute that amount of money and then click on create. But you have to, sometime I go to advanced to check other futures there. Now, if you don't know much about crypto, okay, you can use this, okay? But what I make use of is called the manual. So the manual, you're right, you go to the manual, you have forward, that is just, this forward means, do you know what the meaning of forward? Forward means the market's going to be going up, buy low and sell high for me, but keep buying low and selling high, keep buying low and selling high, all right? So now here, all right, so keep, taking advantage of leverage of it. So when it reverse and then all of that, buy. So when it reverse down, buy and then sell up again and all of that. Now, neutral, this is one of the lovely thing about, the sports grid of Bybit. So neutral is that, okay, be overturning it up and down as it were. No, this is spot, okay? So you have a lot of futures on all of this. And now you ask me, I diversify because sometimes if you put your egg in one basket can be very risky. So for the fact that I use Bybit as a boat, so why don't I just stick to Bybit? There's certain futures or coin that can be made available on the Bybit that will not be available on BitGet, and that will be available on BitGet that will not be available on Bybit. And then listen to me, when you are using both, it's not about the exchange, and it's not all about the coin. It's all about the volatility of the coin. If a coin does not have good volatility, I'm sorry, you probably will not record the kind of profit you want to record. Okay. So this is like a spot trading. I'm just showing you. So if you don't have BitGet, maybe after now, if you're on a group, you can take the link and register on BitGet, verify your account. So because you can use it to trade arrays of different bots. Okay. Now, so you have another bot. trading bot. So I go back. I'm going to go back now, show you this future grid. I think I've done a video about how to set up the future grid, the spot grid, and all the like that you want to make use of. Now we come back here. So we come back to the bot, and then we'll go to futures. So what's the difference between the future grid and then the spot grid? Now, the difference is you are working on leverage. Okay? You are working on leverage. But however, on Binance, we have what we call, okay? On Binance, we have what we call margin trading. So which you can use leverage, but it's a spot trading, which like you are taking money or borrowing money to invest, and if you make profit, then you are giving, and then you can return the capital back. But when it's lost, there's a collateral you are going to give. That the collateral can be taken because liquidation have taken place. So, but I'm not going to those details. So now look at this is future. Now, future, these guys set up these 7 to 10 days, 30 days, and long. So they're long position on Bitcoin and all of that. So I don't go for Bitcoin. So I go for altcoins that I know that have a lot of means of moving very, very well. So please just understand that this was just only a random pick. Okay. This is just a random pick. Now you can see that these guys have been shorting this coin. These are different people that set both on this coin and they have short this market, yeah, all this while, and then they are making money, right? So now, if I want to just copy them, I can go ahead and copy them, but there should be, or I can just pick any of these, but you can use manual. Okay, so let me look at, okay, it's a PopCat. PopCat is one of the boats. Aha, you can see why my PopCat in PopCard, I refuse to show result thereafter because in PopCard, I traded PopCard sometime. In 2 months, did 1,800% of future grid. And it was only, was it 5x I used or 5x or 15? I can't remember. 5x, yes. And in 2 months, did 1,800%. Now, what make that happen is because of the volume and the kind of attention. The more people trade such coin, the more volatile it become and the more money you can make. Okay, so I make 1,800% on PopCat on my Bybit, and you can see now here, even on BitGet, as people have been trading it. So now, for instance, I want to set a boat here. Somebody asked me, why do I use Litra when I go on grid? Now, this is the thing. Let me quickly just show you something. Now, this is the thing. There's going to be upper limit price and the lower limit price. Okay, so what price is PopCat now? So I can say $2. Okay, so this is lower limit. So lower limit, I can say 0.8. Okay, I'm not going detailed about this. Now, upper limit, I can say $2. Number of grid, the number of grid you use determine how much money you need to invest. You can see. So I say 20. And then when I put that, it's telling me per grid, if the grid open trade and close successfully, it's going to do average of how many? 2.9% to 7 point something percent if you open. Now here, this is the place you are going to use leverage. As a beginner, I don't advise you to use more than 10x. So 10x, okay, leverage should not exceed 2x. It's just warning you anyway, because you know the problem associated with when you're using the leverage. Now I say minimum amount of trade money that can put in here is about $27. So assuming you are putting like $200. All right. And then it's telling you that, okay, now if that is going to happen, observe. It's a liquidation price is 50 cents. And remember, your own lower price is 80 cents. And it said, estimated liquidation price up is 2.39. Now, what you do is you want to go to advance, and this is very, very important. Now, when you go to advance, you may say trigger price. If I put trigger price, that is, I want until the market come to this point, don't buy. I can leave that. Okay. Now, maximum exit price and minimum exit price. This is just like you are using a stop loss. Okay. This is not like you are using a stop loss. Remember, you say upper limit is $2. So when you say, okay, when this market, this is maximum exit and minimum exit. So you say maybe 2.1 or 2.2 before it gets to liquidation price. So don't say 2.1. Okay. Okay, 2.1. A minimum exit price, you say 80, so I can say 0 point, right? 78. So you are now saying, okay, you know what happened? Because that upper limit and lower limit means it will get to this point, right? It will get to this point and will not trade, it will not take trade again. That's what it means. But as long as price within this range, I will continue to take trade. If you go beyond or below this, I will not take trade again, but trade that open will still be running. So what they're now saying is that maximum exit and minimum exit, oh, since trade is still running and then it's out of range, please exit me from the market. Okay? Then I will always advise arithmetic interval should be what you should use as a beginner when you are setting. Don't use geometric. Okay? So now, once that is done, you calculate on create, and then your trades start picking, and then you are making. An example of it is what we have here already on Bybit. Okay? Example of it is what we have here on Bybit. Let me just quickly refresh Bybit here. Okay, here you have Bybit. And Bybit was running since. And then here it goes. So Bybit is about 10%. And how many days has it run? I think about 4 days. All right. So now, because it's only little money that's put there. Now, if you look at it, if I go to positions, it's going to show you all manner of positions that are just still opened. Okay. If I look at it now, the maximum price that was set was $2 and minimum price that was set was 0.8. So it has set a trade and look at it as it was trading. So there's some trade that is set that has not been completed, 1.42, okay, 1.37, and all of that to sell, and it has not actually to exit the market. Okay. So here you have all of this. Here you have all of these options. And now if those ones that have been completed, so that means every trade that were completed was making average of $0.99. So almost $1. So that's how it's going to be. So imagine if over the period of time, yeah, the trade has completed, let's say 1,000 trade or 500 trade. So you're going to say 500 trade multiplied by 0.99. So that's average of $1 per trade. And then that's how it's going to be running. So long the trade is still at the same range and all of that. Okay. So that's one of the things about the trading bot. Now, a quick one I will let you know is that you can see why it's good to have an idea of what the market is doing. And outside that, you need to have an access to information or a community of information where you are saying, oh, market, just like on Sundays, we say, okay, market's going to be doing this and all of that. Now, even if I have a great bot running and on the same coin that have come and analyzed my market, I've seen the market is going to be trending for that week. Do you know what I do? My grid will be running on its own and I will set another board for long. Now, that long may not stay longer because why? It may stay for a few days, maybe for 5 or 4 days or 7 days, because once the market get to a particular brain and it's going to pull back, I will exit. And then if I see that the market is going to, so I'm using daily time frame to check that, or even weekly. So using daily time frame to, and that was how I did to use and enter Dodge for a board. Okay, which I'm going to go there now and show you eventually. So this is how they centralized. We have so many centralized board that you don't even need to pay dime to use. Now, the next you're going to look at is, we said, the second thing we said on this boat, we talk about the second boat here. Where are you? Okay, we said centralized copy trading. So very fantastic. Now, please be careful because sometimes what copy trading, what is the advantage and disadvantage? The advantage of copy trading is very simple. So copy trading give you an advantage of trading without knowing anything, but you still need to know little. And what little would you need to know? Now you have different copy trading on Bitget, on Bybit, on Binance, on KuCoin, and all of that. So you have spot copy, you have both copy, so you have future copy. So let's take spot copy for instance. So this is centralized, beg your pardon. Okay. So this is centralized copy trading. Okay. So this is centralized copy trading. So we say, let's take spot. Okay. So we're going to let it come up. Now, so these are different persons. Okay, somebody says something. Yeah. Please, if you can hear me, can you type 111 on the chat box? Somebody say hi because he's not hearing me. If you can hear me, can you type 111 on the chat box, everybody? You can hear me, type 111 on the chat box quickly so that we can be on the same page. Okay, fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Okay, thank you. Thank you. All right. So now you see these are copy trading. Now we have different style or people you want to copy. They say this guy high return on investment, but be careful. For the fact that somebody is high return on investment does not mean that the person is consistent. There are a few things you must check when you are copying a trader. There are a few things that are very, very vital you want to check in copying the person. You know, you don't need to know too many techniques. I have too many friends that said, um, following trading or trading, or making money in the crypto space does not require over knowledge. And so, but you need to learn leverage. Okay? You need to learn how to leverage on things. Now, look at this guy. Let's look at this guy now. This guy have been running this trade, according to them, have been running this trade for over 30 days, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Now, so if you look at, please, this person stop playing with our screen. Now, if you look at this guy have been running this trade. So now let me just click copy to see some things about him. Okay. They're telling me, do I agree? I say, yeah, I agree. Okay. Now, hey, look at this guy. See the trade. He have been trading Ethereum, EOS, Sectus, and BTC. Okay? He have been trading. If you cannot see my screen, I think you have issues. If you are using your phone, scroll up to the beginning of the page, then you can see my screen. If you are somebody saying you cannot see my screen, please, if you can see my screen, can you type 111 on the chat box? If you can see my screen, sorry, 222 on the chat box, you can see my screen. Quickly type 222 on the chat box, you can see my screen. Thank you. So please, if you cannot see my screen, quickly just scroll up. If you're using your phone, scroll up to the beginning, then you can see the screen properly. Okay, so now look at this guy. This guy have been trading Ethereum, EOS, Lectus, and all the like. Now, there are a few things you want to know about this guy, right? So you have seen the consistency that this guy have been maintaining, right? And then probably see that he's more consistent in his trade. The next you want to see is that how much do I need to invest with this guy? So I think the minimum you can invest is $10. So let's say you are putting $100 with this guy. But understand one thing, any trade he make, if you make loss, you will make loss. If you make profit, you make profit. Number of trade he has done. But this guy has been running, he joined this copy trade over 765 days ago. That's crazy, right? So this guy has been so consistent in his activities. Okay. Then there are a few things you want to follow because I'm not going to go to those details just to show you why you don't need to over labor yourself. Okay? Why you don't need to over labor yourself in this space because the tools are freely available for you to use. It's just for you to pay attention, open your mind, and then you can. So now I just want to copy this guy, right? I just put my money and then agree with all the terms and conditions, all right? And then fix all the necessary thing, and then I'll go ahead. So the similar thing again, but little bit more flexible on, but copy trading on spot, on BitGet is more flexible than it's very, very high. They have much people who are trading spot on BitGet in the copy trading than Bybit. But there are flexible things now on Bybit, copy trading. So if I go here, tool, and go to, so the first option you're going to see is what? Copy trading. So I click on copy trading. So quickly to show you. So, we talk about, first of all, centralized trading bot. And the second, copy trading on the centralized again. Then we can go to probably the next one. Now, listen, if you are using Bybit, right? And if the first time you are doing a copy trading and the amount you are using for copying is up to $1,000. Now you're going to be given, okay, they give us a daily picks, okay? So I'm not picking those ones, okay? I close it. So close it here. Now, so when you are trading and it's your first time, if it's your first time of trading, copy trading on Bybit, and you're copying your trade, your first trade you are doing is up to $1,000, they're going to give you kind of, will I call it premium of $100. So in case there's some loss, that $100 can be redeemed for you. Okay. So now look at this guy. We have top master trader. Okay. We have top trader by ROI, just like what you saw on BitGet. All right. You have top balance traders. All right. You have new talent traders. So I don't even go here. Okay. So I would rather pick in between what we call the top balance trader. All right. Then the ROI too. Now let's go. Let's take this top traders by ROI. So look at this guy, but understand that not all these guys maintain this up at all time. So let's quickly pick this guy and see some things. There are things you need to view about the person you want to copy. First, you want to look at his consistency and how many people are following this guy. So this guy having about 348 followers. That's amazing, right? And the trading days is about 41 days. That's very good. Look at his chart. His chart has been very consistent. That is powerful. And but you will see that this guy does not trade every day. So this is the thing that most time when we are telling people, oh, trading, you thought trading is just that every day I come to the market. Nobody says you should not come to market every day. But there are every day you come to the market, you may not find a good position to enter. That's one of the things I will tell people. So for that, look at this guy. For the past 7 days, this guy followers have done over $2,000 plus, maybe they are following with little amount of money, and win rate of this guy. So you want to look at the win rate. So if somebody is profitable and his win rate is about 40%, it doesn't make sense. 50% still didn't make sense. His win rate should be above 65, 70, then that could be manageable. But look at this guy win rate. You can see that this guy is a very highly professional trader. He doesn't enter setup anyhow. These are good setup trader. Look at maximum drawdown 0.74. Come on, that's almost to none. That's crazy. But you got to be patient with this type of persons because they don't take trade every day. Now, if you look at it down here, look at the followers. Now, I want to view all the followers. Look at them. So you can see that these people, few of them are not actually trading again. Maybe they have withdrawn their money, they have stopped trading and all of that. So this guy just traded for 4 days. All right. And then what he has done about 111%. So let's see more days. So that let's do 30 days because you see more followers. Let's go here and refresh. So I will want to check. So I want to check the consistency and the win rate of the person I'm following. And so it's very, very paramount. Okay. So let me use good. 90 days, but you see the guy have not traded for 90 days. So 30 days, what I will just pick, however, right? See the losing day. So all of these, see these, and the consistency that the guy has maintained. Now, what I'm just showing you is that you just want to know how strong and how effective the person you want to copy has been. So it's not about just jumping in, oh, this guy is trading, I want to follow this guy and all of that. See some days that the guy didn't trade. All right? And then see how the guy was now trading and then maintaining this kind of acceleration. At first, look at it. So sometimes too, that you lose trade with a trader does not mean the trader is a bad trader. So he may just have a wrong position at a given time. So now, assuming you want to copy this guy, so you have seen that, okay, this is this guy, you click on copy. Now, when you click on copy, you come here. There are other things I will have to tell you. So it's a minimum you can use to follow him is $50. So let's say $50. And it's going to tell you how many percentage you are going to pay profit share. So look at it here, it's a 10%. That is whatever profit made. You don't need to pay him, he's going to be automatically picked out. So 10%, no problem. You do nothing, and then if they are trading and giving profit to you, then you have other few things you look at. Okay, how much I want to deposit in, more settings. If I want to click on more settings, and then you can see other things probably you want to check. follow master trader settings. Some people edit it and change it, and other things you want to check, how much you want to get to follow, so that when the trade get to this is the maximum I want to take to follow, and all of that. So you can edit all of those things. I'm not going there to do all of this. So you want to know proper on how to do this, and that's why you need more learning. And then once you are done, you click on copy, and then you are good to go. You can go to sleep. So anytime you come just to check what's happening in the market, okay, how's the market going, and then fine. So anytime you are okay, you can stop following, can cancel your followership, and then you take out your money and you are fine. Okay, so that's one of the things that I've always been telling people, that making money in the crypto space or in online now is extremely easy. But your mindset is what will stop you not to actually make money. Because a lot of people don't want to build themselves, don't want to add to themselves, attend meeting, they don't like. Now, next I'm going to show you is Telegram meme coins bot trading. So we have a lot, okay? We have a lot, crazy number of bot trading we have. An example I'm going to use for you, so let me just quickly log into another place, is a Trojan bot trading. Okay, so we have different bot trading that you can use. I'm going to share with you a page now. Excuse me. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so let's go. So I'm going to show you a bot that you can use to trade. So one of it on Solana is called Trojan bot. There are many bots we use, but I'm going to show you this. Now, one of the unique aspects of all these bots is the fact that you can set your trade and go to sleep. Okay? Now, this is a Trojan bot. What Trojan bot does for you? It's very simple. Many of you in Plan B, you have been using it. And how does it work? Now, fine. You need to know how to check markets, go to desk screener, for instance. So, for instance, if I go to desk screener, let me quickly just go to desk screener. Desk screener. Good. This is desk screener. Now, on Sunday, I talked about few coins like Forest, Goat, and some other tokens that have done massively well, and they pump crazily. So, assuming you have come to check, let me just say I check the coin Forest. Excuse me. Forest. Okay, I think the Forest is still even doing well. Okay, so the Forest is still even doing well in 24 hours. It's still seated on 59%. So, right. So now let's say this is Forest. If I click on chart, let us see Forest. Can you see? So on Sunday, imagine coin we talk about on Sunday. So imagine you are bought Forest. You have made a lot of money. All right. Let's know how you bought Forest on that Sunday, or when I say, okay, there are things I'm going to check. Uh, since that Sunday that you have not done a very amazing profit on Forest. So assuming that so this is what I do. I copy the contract address of Forest. So what am I going to do? Now, I talked about the trading boat now, right? So we'll go to the trading boat, for instance. We say Trojan boat. Now, Trojan boat help you because I actually disable all these trading. This particular Trojan boat is not meant for my trading. It's just meant to buy a coin and keep there. Because if it's meant for my trading, you will have seen all of these settings will have been set. So the first thing we do is that there's a link for Trojan bot on our group, or after this training, I'll repost all of those important link. And if you are watching on YouTube, I think it's going to be on the comment section. All right. So the Trojan bot is that we do a lot of settings. So when I come to Trojan bot, the first thing you're going to look at for is to go to settings ordinarily. So if I go to like Trojan bot mode, for instance, it's going to be like this. So now it will give you your wallet address and all the like you can see this now. wallet address that you can deposit. So if I click it, I copy the wallet address, and I send this Solana to the forum. The same thing we have the bot for TRS protocol. We have both for sweep protocol and other protocols. So now for this now, I copy the contract address, the wallet address, and I send in Solana token. So sending Solana token will give you, okay, you have a Solana token, but please take note too. You go to the setting down, it's going to, when you first open, it's going to tell you to copy your your private key. So that even if your Telegram or whatever have issues, or this thing have issues, you can always slave that contract address, all right, the private key into your external wallet and explore your token out. Let me one or sometime. Uh, because sometimes we don't like to hear this, but I must tell you in all reality, when it has to do with both, especially when you're using Telegram and all the like, one of the issues that can happen is that platform that has to do with both, because much money are running there, can be attacked. So understand that. So when it's attacked, you can lose all your money. We saw somebody who lost was it about $800,000 was drained out of his Telegram bot. So, hey, so that means I don't need to do all these bots. No. So what you do, you make more money. So this is a trading tool for you. When you have made more money, let's say you start with $200 on your Solana and you are moving to about $2,000, $3,000. There's no wisdom there. You keeping all the money there. So you can say, okay, if I've traded with $200 and I'm making it up to $3,000, you can go ahead, any Solana that you know that is not for trading again, you can withdraw it to your normal external wallet, your phantom wallet where you keep your Solana. So that's one of the things. But that you cannot be attacked, it's not true. Okay, because anything can happen. The platform is attacked. You want to make withdrawal, no gateway to withdraw, and all of that. So these are some peculiar issues that can happen around all of those things. So, if you could labor and you didn't apply wisdom, and then the whole money is held down. So that's one of the things you must pay attention to. So I'm not saying this to scare you, just to make you to understand the reality of all of those things. So now, the first thing you want to do is to go to settings. I'm not going to go to detail of this. Now, for me, instead of using fast, okay? Instead of using fast, look at it here. This is fast. Instead of using fast, I use this. And you ask me why? I use this because when you use fast, if it's a new coin, if you are trading those newly listed token and you use fast, sometimes the slippage because of the volatility of the token can be too fast that it didn't give to you. And once it didn't buy, it will collect your gas fee and yet it didn't buy for you. But if you use Turbo, it can give you tolerance of a range where it can still work with. So I use Turbo. Okay. So, but you may not use it. Now, I don't use this MEV protector now against a price jump and all of that. So I'm not going to do detail about this. So I just use auto buy. Some people don't use auto buy. What do you mean by auto buy? Okay, for instance, I've copied the contract address, right? So look at it. Let's look at it. I've copied the contract address of Forest. So assuming I have Solana here, because here it's not for trading. Now, because I do this on auto buy, and I put it display the P&L in values and all of that. So if I just come down, so other thing you want to set is your slippage. All right. So that means you go to what we call buy settings. Now, in your buy setting, you're going to see slippage. Oh, you can see my own slippage is 3%. So if you are trading new coins, new meme coins, please put it at 10, 15, 10%, or yes, 10%. So slippage. But if it's an already established token, you can see that here is already established token. So I can bring it at 3% and you're good. Then all of these, you see how much of Solana you want to buy, so you can edit it this way. And put, let's say you say the first buy should be 0.02. Okay, it has set it down. Then you can always set all of this. So once they are set, then you can go to your auto buy, you turn it on and all of that. Now, for the one you want to use to trade, you see this your auto sell. You have to make it on. Okay, so you have to activate it. So I'm not activating my own. See, you can read up and what it tells you. So you have to make it available. I'm not using that. Then next is your slippage. So I go to your slippage for sale should be, if it's a new coin, should be at 15%, so that you can always be covered. So, but if it's an old coin, you can see my own is 4%. So I'm good to go. So now, assuming I want to buy, so if I copy the contract address here now and paste, so look at what's going to happen. See what it say? Buy token, any yada yada yada. This token is insufficient balance to buy the amount. All right? It's just telling me, hey, guy, you do not have enough money to buy. Assuming I do, it's going to buy automatically. Now, if I have set my bot to trade for me without being there, and I've set my prices and all of that. So if I go back here now, let me show you here. So let's go to the, it's okay, let's go back here. Assuming I come here to these settings, sell setting, and I go to this sell amount, right? If I go to this sell amount, I'm going to do the settings on how much I want to be selling in badges. Quickly, let me just do this. So look at it. If I go to auto sell, all right, I'm setting my prices. Sorry. Come on, come on, come on, come on. So I can set my volumes I want to be selling. So I don't need to alter this. So you can want to watch also my video of what I've set. I've done a lot of video of setting the Trojan boat, and I put it 50%, 10%, 50% of my volume when the market do 100%, sell half, and then this and that. So it will be selling for me without being there. And that's how you do this boat. Okay. All right. So that's one of the things that you need to maximize and don't give yourself unnecessary headache. Now, another feature this guy actually have is I talked to you about copy trading. So copy trading, okay, so let's look at it. Copy trading. So let me just exit this point. So we'll talk about copy trading, okay? So let's look at copy trading. As Telegram copy trading bot. I have it, and I'm going to share to some of us who, sorry, excuse me. Just a moment. A moment, guys. Where's this guy? Okay. What is this? Sorry, I need to bring out this. Okay, so let me open this. Okay, so this is an example of copy trading bots. Look at it. A copy trading bot that I can use to copy I can analyze wallet, I can analyze wallet, I can okay, I can copy anybody, but of course it requires, look at it, look at the option here. Okay, I'm sure you can see the option here. So I can analyze market, I can analyze a wallet, and then take that person's wallet and follow. I can even analyze wallet here, we call it smart wallet. So I can check persons who, all right, who are trading and doing very well. So we have detailed training of all of those things, how to follow a wallet, give me a smart warning wallet address. You get it? So I can follow, analyze the person, see how effective the person is. Okay. What's this? What's this? What's this? I think we have network congestion. So in a nutshell, I will analyze the wallet. Okay, good, 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 good. We provide the token contract. Okay, so let's paste that one that we just did here. Your source system wallets please request once every 10 seconds. Okay, so let's see. Got the conjunction. There we go. Good. Okay, smart wallet pro. This last day will raise 0 day, yada. Let's look at last 30 days. So no much guys trading this that I can actually check on this. Okay, last 24 hours, none. Okay, so let's go back to, sorry about that. So let me take another wallet, a new trend token. Let's go to desk screener. So I'm going to pick any token, right? So let's pick this. It doesn't matter what it is. So I pick the contract address. So let's go. So let me paste. Okay. Good. See this one now. So this is the contract address. So the yala. Okay. Okay. So now I want to follow a wallet, smart money. This is going to take me so much time. So now let's look at this guy. Look at the top guy here. So Mind is a token that's just been traded just now. So we see the top guy is there. So look at the guy ROI 71%. These are not the type of profit I'm looking for. I'm sorry. I can't follow all these ones. This is not. So, but let's even take this guy, for instance, and take him up. Okay. So now it's showing us detail about this guy. All right. Detail about this guy is that this guy, last 7 days, P&L of about $12,580. So you can see I can't follow this guy. Win rate is 26%. Traded 103 single buy. And then this. See all the coin he had bought. All right. I can't follow this guy anyway. All right. So let's look at the second guy. So there's no anybody I can follow here. And perhaps the tokens are not even maybe reasonable token that we're supposed to follow. Okay, so let's look at this guy now. So this guy, come on, look at it. Look at his P&L. Okay, win rate is 50%. But well, as you see here, okay, look at this 79. So it's just not a big guy. So all the token is trading. So this is how we just check wallet. So there are more detailed things I do here, and then I can now copy the wallet or the guy and follow him to be trading. Right? So I'll just create a copy trading and I follow the guy, put amount of money he was going to ask me, and I put all of detail and then follow him. So whatever he is trading, my own bot too will be trading in. And that's one of the lovely things that we've had so far in this dispensation. I've told you guys that AI is crazy more than what you think. Uh, remember, I need to be very fast. Our time is fast spent. Let me look at the last two things that I said so that we can call it a day. Okay, so let me look at the last two things. Okay, shit, 10. Excuse me. Sorry, just want to Okay, because software, okay, so we have software, all of those things are software, and the API. So since the API is on phone, let me quickly do that to you. So API trading bot we have, we use three commas, U trading, and all of that. So let me quickly open those U trading and show you how it actually works. And then it's super amazing. And so you just leverage, okay? You just leverage. So this is you trading, for instance. I call it non-liquidated trading bot, okay? I call it non-liquidated future trading bot. Now, the craziest thing about this bot is that uh, it has so much things in it that many people do not understand. Number one, it can help you to trade in a dimension that is beyond your imagination. And what are the dimensions? Now, good. If I come bear here and I actually want to trade on this guy, it has what we call automated. Now, automated is not for everybody. Automated are people who have account because there's what we call you gas that you pay, you buy. There are people who have account that maybe above $540 you gas, or at least maybe $100 you gas and above or so, right? Or people who there are some level there, so I may not need to explain that here. Now, what that happen? Look at win rate. There's a spot automated and there's a what? Future automated. So, but the question here, if you look at this account now, it's going to tell you that if you want to copy this, you have to have minimum of $500 in your exchange that is connected. So, because exchange that can be connected are many. That's the lovely thing you can see. So let me go to the home page to show you that. Exchange that can be connected are many. You can connect your Binance, you can connect Binance US, OKES, you can connect Bybit, right? You can see this account here was connected with Bybit. BitGet can be connected. My other account, I connect BitGet, where I'm trading more because of numerous of tokens that can be traded. KuCoin can be connected, but you need to read again. What are the conditions? So this Binance, you can trade both spot and future. But on Binance US, you can only trade future. OKES, spot, and futures. That's what you need to understand. Bybit, spot, and futures. BitGet, spot, and futures. KuCoin, spot, and futures. Bitfinex, only spot, right? HTX Global, spot and futures. Then Kraken is only spot. Coinbase is only spot. It's American and stuff. Then Bits is only spot and futures. Okay. Then MX is only spot. I don't know why Gate.io is not highlighted. So these are exchanges that you can connect your API with and then trade. So I just told you now that automated. So if I want to do either future or so on the average, what has done the record is telling you about 990%. So assuming I want to go for this, all right? So I need to have what's going on? Beg your pardon. So assuming I want to go for this, I need to have up to 200 $500 in my account so that to be able to make use of this. So either spot or futures, any of them can be used. Okay. So then you have the synchronized. I'm not going to go to those details. Then the next actually that more in use is actually the manual bot. There are so many of them. I think the network is congested. Okay. So I think it's bad. The network is bad. So you can now, use the manual and how to connect and all that. I don't want to go to those details, but this is a very powerful robot system that can help you to make money. You engage your boat. I know what to do with my engaging my boat. Just look at the market. Sometime in a week, when I do my analysis for the week, I check the coins I want to trade. I just connect my boat and then go to sleep. So because I wouldn't have all the time to be in the market, so if I have time to go to the market, I enter trade independently of either the boat is running or not. So, but I don't have all the time to enter the market, the boat will be running its own journey. And so that's one of the benefits of using all of those robotic I've just showed to us. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, the last, I'm just going to paraphrase, is the software. So let's look at the software. There are two major software I'm going to show to you. All right. So there are two major softwares I'm going to show to you. And of course, I'm going to make the link available. And this software will help you to trade very well if you know what you are doing anyway. And then, of course, it's going to need your Telegram to access because it's not for everybody. The code is not made public. Okay. It's only some of us have early access that can invite you to make use of these uh, softwares. Okay. So it's not for everybody. So it's only a few of us that are some persons who have access to it that can invite you to it. So let me quickly open that. You probably definitely have been hearing about Bullets. So I use Bullets, all right, to trade meme coins, all right. I use Bullets to trade meme coins. Now, not long time, they made available because it was Solana, but later they made available the TRS Bullets, and I have that too. I have both access code to the both the Solana and all of that. So one of the things is that it creates you a means to trade from pump fund. These are newly created, and this is a coin that I've graduated. These are the ones that I've graduated and all of that. So sometimes you can monitor a trade. So let me look at it now. For instance, if I take this one, what's the what 880K? So let me just go here. I'm going to click this. Now, graduated means that, okay, so, wow, this is a total dump, right? And the developer have not been able to sell. So what must have happened? If you follow up and see what must have happened about this guy, that means something has happened crazily. But developer have not sold. So if I were here, I will continue to monitor to see if it's going to be a lie. But what are the chances? The cap and all the like. So let's quickly go back. These are powerful, softwares that allow me to pick. So there are other, of course, few things to do. Okay, so show me, right? Developer bought here, right? And let's see how much he bought. This guy bought, okay, these are just a poor project. Worth of $167, and so that's about 35 million of the token, okay? And then let's look at the activities. Let's look at the holders, top holders. And then, so 10 top holders, 20%, that's not too good. When the top 10 holders are more than 15%, that's not too beautiful. So you have to be very careful of how you go about all of these type of token. So, but in all honesty, these to show you how to actually do. Now, one of the lovely things about these softwares is that I can do what we call buy and sell limit. Are you seeing it now? Can do what is called what? Buy and sell limits. Assuming I want to buy now, okay, I can set my price, maybe even somewhere down here, and I put my price or what cap do I want it to get to? This 200 and something cap. So if I look and say, okay, when the market come down to K cap, that's when I want the vote to buy for me. So I can just go back and set it. Can you see? So 100,000, 110,000 cap. Okay, 110,000 cap. How many do I want to buy and all of that? So it's to show you the percentage it will drop to get to that point. And then I put all the necessary this thing. And okay, so it has even gotten there. So, and I put it and I click to buy. Okay. So anytime you get there, it's going to buy for me. So anytime you get there, it's going to buy for me. So the same way I want to sell. And I say, okay, I bought that when it's $100,000, whatever. So not market price at the limit. So I say, hey, you know what? When this guy get to 500,000 cap, you see that? And they say that's about 240 something percent or something. Say, yeah, so how much am I selling? I put all the necessary volume I want to sell, right? And I click sell. And then I deliver. So that's one of the lovely things you have to do. Sell limit, market order. I can do it as much as possible and then be fine. Okay, so I have a lot of trading softwares for both copying trade and now spot copy trade, allow the trade to run on its own, and I go away. My God. So this popcat has pumped crazily. I think I was on a training where, okay, so let's go. So that's the summary of the training I need to give to us today. Now, the best thing I always advise when it comes to trading or investing in this space is to learn how to diversify. It's very, very important. If you don't learn how to diversify, and your diversification is to be spread out. So sometimes I diversify. You see, I can have some risky investment and I can have some moderate investment. Then you can see I can put in money uh, when I buy so coin, and then there's some coin that are more fragile than others, and I put my money there. So you can see this pop card I've not rested. So imagine for anyone who probably have come, I think I was doing analysis of pop card. Those of you on private mentorship, if you want that video, I'm sure maybe only a few of us watch because I posted a video if you watch it, and I said market need to come down here. If you check the analysis, what I call PPDC trading strategy, PPDC trading strategy. And I said I was waiting for the market here, and now it has come here, and definitely you see what's happening. The same thing I said to gold, because of the kind of strategy I use. Okay, and then this is this, and then I saw this here, and I say, okay, this is it. Now to grab this one and all of that. So now, in any of those stuff you are doing, you just to know what exactly you want, and you spread your tentacles. So, ladies and gentlemen, I've seen a lot of people when they call me, what should I do? I say, crypto does not require too much kind of stress you are putting in. You just need to learn basics and then learn how to leverage on already made available tools, even the analysis. There are already available tools that can help you to analyze market cheaply rather than giving yourself unnecessary stress. All of those jargon you are trying to learn, they are good, but it's going to take so much of your time. At the point you get confused, say, so it's this way is so difficult. I thought it's as easy as ABC, but it's like so difficult that I cannot even comprehend. It's not true. You are complicating the whole thing. The first thing that matters to you is basic. Okay, is basic. So, okay, I have a trading that's running now. Since how many days? It's going up and down. I didn't bother myself, chain link, and I'm sure that's have been 100 and something percent now. So, do I trade every day? No, actually, I don't have that time to trade every day. Why would I need to give myself headache? I'm not saying you that are trading every day, you are wrong. But why do I even need to trade every day when I have a lot of things to do? And I have a lot of strategy that can help me to be making money, all right? But of course, understand that when it has to do with trading or investing in crypto online, it involves certain level of risk. And that's why I would tell people the best thing you can do to yourself is to learn how to diversify. You can see why I trade currency, I trade crypto, I trade synthetics. You can see I was still analyzing this guy today of the entry point at this point, and it plays out for people who actually watch the video. But I'm sure when they watch the video, the market was here, and then that should be another point. So the market was here, and I said if I was in, I would have been out. So 120 point for anyone using 50 0.5 lot size will have been $50. We got 120, that's $60, and 2-3 positions, you will have done a lot of massive things. So making money in this space is quite strategic and easy, but sometimes if you want to jump corner, you want to jump above where you're supposed to count one, you want to count two, then it can be more very, very difficult. So, ladies and gentlemen, and that's what we have for you. And then for those of you who probably want to learn, and that's what we offer in Plan B, learning and be doing by yourself and engaging and all of that. But write it down. Definitely you are going to lose money. So saying you will not lose money, then you are not even ready to make money. Because a lot of people call me, please, if I start crypto now, will I lose money? I say yes. You say no, I won't do. I said then don't do. All right. So most time we try to manage people by keeping them in suspense. It can be very more dangerous. So it's better you are aware. You are aware, and then the question you'll have asked, what can I do to maximize what I'm doing? So that I don't want to lose money, then you are wrong. I can tell you for free. You are totally wrong. So you must learn how to say, okay, how do I maximize? Do I lose money? Have I lost money before? Yes. Am I still losing money? Why not? So most time people say, I have never lost money. If anybody says in business, I have never lost money, I think you need to be very careful about them. That's the truth. You need to be very, very extra careful about them. If not, I'm sorry. Your case is sorry. That's the truth. Right? So for day traders too, you can see today when I come, and I was telling on this video, if you're on private mentorship, you go there now. And I said, I set a trade. I can come in a day and I know when to enter the market and collect the money I need for the day, and I stop trading that day. You wouldn't even know that I've traded because I followed the rule. And someday, if it didn't present the opportunity to me, I just allow it to be. Right? And sometimes you can, if it's age that you are going to make more profit, and eventually the profit that you expected didn't come. So then you will be in temporal loss. But that you are in temporal loss in crypto does not mean that it's a permanent loss. That's the advantage you have. And so those are the things that we must tell ourselves, especially those of us who are new to the space. So please, ladies and gentlemen, those of you who are on call this morning or this afternoon, you're welcome. Please, do you have any questions? You can put up your digital hands and then you'll be beckoned on to ask your question. Please, if you have questions, just put up your digital hands or you can type on the chat box and then you can be giving attention to whatever inquiry you are making. Okay, so I'm waiting. Okay, so somebody said, I said when the top 10 holders are above 15%, it's not good. Yes, true. Once top 10 holders, mostly new tokens. So you will see me sometimes if I buy some tokens, you see me that I sell it because after the manipulations, so you have just few people who have gathered, you see some coin about 30, 20, 100, 80, 40% are 10, just 10 people holding it. So what do you expect? Such coin will rock pull. That's why sometimes you hold some coins and you are being rock pulled because the few people that are holding it, when they sell off and go away, and then you become mere benefactors. Okay, so that's why it's very, very, very important. These are some of those parameters you use in checking some viable coins when you are buying and all of that. Okay, I'm sure you got it. The person was asking that. Okay, thank you. Okay, Andrew, you can go ahead. You want to ask question? Okay, unmute yourself and ask your question. Andrew, your hand was up.
Good afternoon, sir.
How are you?
I'm fine, sir. Thank you. Please, I was the one that asked the question.
Yes, I know.
I just want some little clarifications about some major tokens that are already trading, like they've lasted for maybe 7 months, 8 months, and they are on centralized exchanges and maybe even a year. So you can, if you check some of them, you see maybe the top 10 are like 20% or 30 to 40%. So I don't know if those ones are still healthy for us
Yeah,
to
yeah.
hold.
Such coin that's already listed on centralized exchange and all of that, top 10, they are still that's those ones are better off because they already some liquidity are already more available beyond just one area. So with that, you may not have so much fear, but it's to tell you that it's just a time bomb. Over time, it will still dump drastically because those people when once they are done with what they want to do, they will dump it. But the one that is more risky are new coin, those are our new mem token, new gem or the gen tokens that are just listed few hours ago, like go to a desk screener and then in 1 hour, 2 hour ago, or 24 hours and all of that. So once that happens, you experience those massive rock pull. So, but those coins are already listed on centralized exchange trading. There are other infused volatility, liquidity into it may not encounter such problem as fast as possible. But it's a time bomb, it will still happen. Okay, so any other question? Any other person? Any other question? So those of you who are new, you're welcome. If you are not on our Telegram group and all of that, try and be there, and so that you can pick some information. And those of you who want to get enrolled in because somebody was asking me the other time, what does it take? If you want to learn more detail about robotic, we have 3 segments. We have just a kind of basic introductory, at least you can start by yourself and all of that. That cost you $200 to be part of that, just to learn, do the research by yourself, go how to go to from one boat to another and all of that. But if you want to go more to become expert in it, I think what you need to pay for thorough mentorship, you are going to give of $2,500 for you to do that. Okay, somebody, Mr. Solution. Okay, Mr. Solution, you can ask your question. I think you unmute yourself now. I saw somebody's
All right.
hand.
Good day, sir.
Yeah, bless.
Yeah, thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, welcome.
I want to ask concerning this Telegram robot, the Trojan,
Yes.
the Telegram robot. You
Yes.
say something about it being hacked or somebody, take take out the coin or
Yes.
penetrate the coin. Does it affect your personal the token or coin you have in your other wallet? Does it affect it, or is it only for the Telegram that they affected?
Yeah, the person Telegram was hacked, and so all the money, and the purpose of hacking was that the money of that person was drained, not general. Okay, so but the
No.
person individual Telegram was compromised. And that's a further again, it's true is that even if even the developers or people within the developer too can constitute those problems and then create a bug on a particular bot, and that will affect whatever coin you have inside that your Telegram, not all your wallet, but that particular Telegram bot that you have. So it's on that note where people are trading. I'll tell them, hey, you know what? You have made a lot of money. Don't keep it on the bot. So, but exploit it back to your external wallet.
Okay, so thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome. Yeah, any other question, anyone? Please, you have questions, just quickly ask so that I'm wrapping up right now. Okay, I'm sure we're good. Okay, somebody say something. Okay, a little digression from what you have taught us today. Okay, what do I, okay, I'm coming. Somebody is asking, just a moment, I need to bring out. Okay, somebody say, what do you have? You have a thought. Okay, today I want to know about your opinion. Okay, I'm sorry. I want to know about your opinion about this payment ecosystem because it reminds me of Sisu and a lot are yet to recover from it. Okay, thank you. Thank you for your question. Your question that like you brought about Sisu, it only puts fear on you and not due diligence. Uh, During the time you were doing Sisu, I was on Paynet. Paynet is about 3 years already. 3 years. And I made insane money on Paynet, even though I was not paying much attention to it. But I remember bringing it out to most of our people. This is the challenge most of us have. When a platform seems not to be big in percentage, people don't pay attention to it. Why? Because Paynet, I'm sure for everyone who invested, I invested on Paynet last 2022 around June or July. So that means I'm 2 years plus, I'm going to 3 years on Paynet. No noise. Noiseless breakthrough, that's the truth. So if you check what is around surrounding Paynet, it's more than, yeah. So yes, sir. If you check what is surrounding Paynet, in fact, the one of the developer, Tony, will always tell us, say, don't invite people who don't understand, who are not looking for salary, monthly salary. Say, don't invite them. And I have the reason why he says that is this. You can imagine when you are telling somebody that invest $3,000, that's the maximum in the Paynet, but you can do multiple accounts. Like me, I have I have multiple accounts. Okay. So now you can imagine when you're telling somebody that bring $3,000 into Paynet and you're going to be making 9% every month. Another person is telling him to bring just $1,000 to another platform where he's going to be making 40% every month. He's going to tell me payment is not the option for him. But he would not ask me, Felix, why are you spreading your tentacles? So now, such person will say, I don't have $3,000. But within that period, it must have lost more than $10,000 because $100 here, $200 here, $500 here. So now, if you now say, okay, what he can afford is just $500. $500, you are going to be making 6% of it every month. So $1,000, you are going to be making just 7% of it every month. That's $70. He will look at it, yeah, $70 and $1,000 in a month. And I have a place I'm making about $250 on my 1,000 or even $500 on my 1,000. I beg, I'm not interested. So PayNet is not even just like a measure like other platform. PayNet is different, exceptional. Why? Number one, they create a token. And I can say boldly that me and Mr. Simplicity, we even regretted not, because I was the one that didn't allow him to invest so crazily. Why? We're looking at, okay, let us just put this one and all of that. But we made the token when it was just how much? Was just 8 cents, 9 cents. And while we're doing all that thing, the coin was going on its own. I love what Dr. Daniel in PayNet ecosystem was saying, said, if you are a trader or speculators who just look for buy low, sell high, you will never buy PayNet token, the pay. Because why? It's just moving at a pace, which already at 50 something cent. So if that is the case, there is better than on the staking. Number two, you now have an ecosystem that creating utility around their token. Not you, you are not investing in their token, perhaps. You are investing in the liquidity for their token to grow. So that means you can be on their platform, you'll be making your USDT profit, but you never look at what is happening on their token. So you are not bearing the burden of their drop in the price of their token. So imagine if that is the case, you invested $3,000 about how many years ago? About 2 years ago. And the price of the token was at about how many cents? 8 cents, 9 cents. Now, that $3,000, they actually book that token into your staking. But your own is that they are paying you reward based on the liquidity you provided in the ecosystem for their token. And then you are earning USDT. So you never bother to look at what the coin is. Some people who were smart that time, every money they make, they were converting it to the token and leaving it in their back office, or even park it to stake in the FMC Pay coin. So now imagine $3,000 and you are making, let's say, $270 every day, every month, sorry. You are making $270 every month on $3,000. So if that is the case, what you have every blessed month is 270. Now, at the price, so people who were smart, this is what they did. They invested $3,000. Fine. So $3,000 have been invested. That means they're going to be making $270 every month. $270, and the coin can stay for a long time in a range. And the coin is now ranging at 8 cents, 9 cents, 10 cents. So on the average, 10 cents. So now divide $270 by 10 cents. The people who know what they are looking for, that's about 2,700 of the coin. So now that's not a problem. The second month, so let's say 4-5 months, your $270 you are making, because some have, it's of recent, some of us have to do many accounts. Like I have somebody who did 15 accounts. And why did he do that? He just look at it, he makes some money on his mem coin, and he just put the USDT. So now, imagine $270 for 5 months. So that would be $270 multiplied by 5. So that gives you about 1,350. Now, divide by 10 cents, which was the price of the token. That is 13,500. It's just there. Then people have like 10 accounts as early as possible. They were doing that. So 5 accounts, you are getting this every month if you have 5 accounts. So times just like 10 months, multiply by 10 months. That will give you about 135,000 of the token. Now, your $3,000 after like the 24 months is returned back. So when it's returned back is the USDT you get to, not coin. So, but because you have been converting your earning to the coin, now let's say this now multiplied by the 50 cents of the current price of the coin. That's $67,500. So now over time, you have make insane money within the ecosystem. Why? The company is creating online booking, not creating, they are using it already. Online booking. If you go to what is it called, Hyro or something, you will see the hotel reservation engine and other stuff they are creating. So it's not similar to CISU. If you look at it in that way, that means you are just being skeptical for nothing. So if you do your due diligence, but the truth is that, like what I will never do to anybody is to try to convince you to anything. So you can now see that why I diversify and spread my tentacles is that imagine I didn't invest in Paynet that time. It would have been better for me that I invest my $3,000 and it go than I didn't even have a little. The only thing I say, oh, I regretted not to have done enough, but no problem and all of that. So they are not of the same pedal. Okay? So they are not of the same pedal, the fellow who asked the question. Okay, I think we have come to the end of this because, okay. Okay, can we set more than one trading bot for different tokens? I don't understand this. More than one trading bot for different token. I don't understand this. Can we set more than one trading bot for different token? Your setting will be the same on your bot, but you can have many tokens on that bot. Except you are saying, okay, like me, I have different Telegram. So there's a Telegram I just use for just be buying. When the artist has gone up very well, I just look at it and go and sell manually. Then there's a one I'm just using buy, and my market is already set 100%, 150, 200, 300, 500. So you just sell. So the one I don't want to sell as fast as possible will just be running on its own. Then when I'm good, I can sell it back and I withdraw my Solana. That's what I do. So because I do not have only one Telegram. Okay, somebody is saying something. No, it's the same settings you have. It's the same setting you have that's going to affect all the coin you are trading there. Thank you. Okay, so thank you very much, everyone. Do have a nice time. So the links for all of those things will be made available on our group. And then if you are watching us live on Facebook or YouTube, the comment section, those links are going to be sent there for you. And then you can maximize every opportunity you want to maximize. But in all reality, this space is very fantastic if you can settle down. But I need to crown by saying this. Most times I've seen people coming around, and what they told them was that this space is a get rich quick scheme. It's not true. However, sometimes you can buy a coin and it will pump. Yes, we have seen that. We bought a coin. Like, I remember last week, those people that were training on student, we bought a coin deep. And I'm sure within this period, they have done 200 to 300%. If care is not taken, they will think that, so that's how this thing happened. We bought the coin the previous day on the Wednesday. On Friday, we're meeting, they have already done 50%. While we're there, we'll say, okay, this thing will still go up. The following day was already up. So you bought a coin at about 3 cents. They now met it at 8 cents and all of that. It looked like, oh, this is how it works. It doesn't work that way. It's just, and that's why you spread your tentacles. So please understand the nature of what we do that is beyond just hit and run system. It's a systematic approach. You will lose some, you will make some. That's the truth. But if you don't diversify, you'll be affected so much. And I always warn people who are doing, some investment platform, they have made money. Now, when you are telling them that, okay, diversify, I met a lot of friends that when they are doing make money, I tell them, buy into this thing. But in fact, the worst anyone will even agree to listen to me with is when I tell them to buy stock. They don't listen. You look at it. Why is he telling me to buy stock? What do I need stock for? Sorry. So you are you telling me that I'm so dumb that because I'm making money in crypto, or because maybe I trade? It's okay. Imagine you trade and you make a lot of money on your trade, and for that I don't need to diversify to buy and hold these on tokens. No, it's wrong, because your trade cannot be consistent like that. So I will still buy. And then another person, when I tell them buy into stock, they say, even if I'm money to buy stock, I will buy local stock. Okay, it's Naira, yeah, no problem. What if I buy a stock in Naira? You are going to use Naira to do other things. Okay, and I keep maybe, let's say, 500,000 Naira in a stock, and it's local stock, and the stock do 100%. Is that not 1 million? So you do something. That's the essence of spreading tentacles. But sometimes when you look at people say, no, why will I put money here? Okay, I've engaged a bot. I told you a pop card I engage. In 2 months, you do 1,800%. Would you look at it that fairly, there's no point you buying the pop card itself. when on the future I can do 1,800% in 2 months. When I buy the coin, it will go down again. So why do you need to buy the coin? Because a time will come, the price will have left where you are even trading it with. For instance, people asked them to buy a pop card last year, 26th of December, at about 0.00, about 303 or so. Now, so imagine such coin now go to $1. And I will check, we said people who invested $100, as at the time the coin was $1 or around before $1, it was already worth $62,000. So imagine for people who bought for $500, that would be $300,000 thereabout. And now, no matter what they think they are trading and making 1,800% at a point, can they actually meet up? Those are the strategy and those are what we advise and counsel people to diversify. Okay, I hope this is just going to be giving you an idea why we spread tentacles and diversify ourselves. All right, so thank you very much, everyone, for coming, and that's going to be amazing, leveraging and maximizing all this opportunity. So do have a nice day. Bye.